episode of Conversations on the Rocks. It's your boy Ice
and your boy Los Vegas,
and we're here with another one, season finale, episode 12. We back again. Can't believe it's been already a season, 12 episodes, man. A lot has happened, a lot is going on, man.
Man, look, the 12th episode, really excited about that, man. We having a good time, man. Damn, something smells good over there. What's going on over here, man? What got going on over here on the 12th episode?
Something does smell good. What's going on?
Oh, shit. That's what I'm talking about, y'all.
Oh, the situation.
Oh, snap.
Situation. Oh, shout out to Chef Adrian.
Yeah, big fan.
We're going to get into an interview with him later on in last call.
If we don't catch the itis out this motherfucker.
What we working with over here? We're working on some shrimp and grits. And yes, sir.
Yeah.
Man, you got the fried leeks on top. Yeah, this is amazing.
It's like some onions cousins, right? You know, this is
the cousins of onions.
The cousins of onions and shit. Okay.
We learned earlier and shit, leeks.
Okay. Damn.
Nah, it's gonna be amazing, especially with them leeks. You get the crunchiness. You don't savory, whatever sauce this is amazing.
I like the corn. The corn is a good test to it. I like it.
Yeah, something different.
And the shrimp is good too.
But yeah, man, wow. I guess this what happened in season finale. You know what I mean? It's a celebration. We're drinking on champagne.
Definitely a celebration.
But man, can you believe it's been 12 episodes? Like, can you believe we're here?
Well, first of all, I can just say, man, shout out to this man right here on my right. We did it. We went real strong. Been real, had fun, man. Had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot of
fun. Having fun.
Still having fun.
Eating good.
Yeah. Eating good. And as he said, you know what I'm saying? This is what, obviously, is going to become the show. Look, I can't even try to get all this thing.
Shout out to the chef, man. That was amazing, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Definitely appreciate you for that.
But yeah, this season is we know there's a lot of stuff that's happening. We talked about a lot of things, opening shots.
Yep.
You know what I mean? There's a lot that's gone on from the presidency to COVID, the quarantine, lockdown, everything. You know what I mean? So it's a blessing to make it to episode 12. So let's get right into opening shots. And yeah, man, it's really what we're gonna do is just reflect on this year. You know what I mean? A lot has happened. Like I said, from like quarantine and lockdown. Now we going back into, actually we are in a bit of a lockdown. Got a curfew.
Right.
At least out here in Virginia from 12 a.m. to 5 in the morning.
Right.
And that is like this changed all parts of our lives. Businesses have closed down. Like, people have started new businesses. I mean, Conversations on the Rocks is one of them. And just the fact that we gotta wear these masks, which Los loves, and you know what I mean, we can't see our family. That, like, everything's different. Time around the holidays probably wasn't the same. Can't have a vacation.
Right. All
this. You can't even go see a show, concert outside, all that. But what kind of really stood out to you for 2020? Because we about to wrap up this year, man.
Well, for 2020, I think one of the things that stuck out to me the most about it is and another topic we're just gonna get into is the stimulus package. You know what I'm saying? A lot of free money was passed out this year, y'all. A lot. Like, some of y'all was coming up, y'all was banking. Y'all was doing the damn thing, okay? You know what I mean? While some of us were still at work, you know what I'm saying, making whatever. Along with that, like I was just telling you, they are coming to a head and to a close on this COVID deal. Unfortunately, they are going to give out another stimulus package, of course, but it won't be the $1,200. It won't be the $1,200. Okay. It's only going to be between $600 and $700. Okay. And unemployment is now dropping down to just $300, so that extra $600 and all that stuff that y'all was getting earlier, y'all will no longer be getting that, but you will at least be getting $300 a week.
Okay.
And with that being said, hope y'all niggas was stacking y'all money, man. Cause look, I'm telling you, you know, really, man, baby mom's mad about this shit here, boy. I'm trying to tell you, they done lowered the prices on this motherfucker. She is mad, okay? That's what you get. Everything don't last forever.
Yeah,
you know
wow.
what I'm saying? So, yeah.
It's wild to see America is like one of the lowest, if not the lowest, as far as the country giving out money for the stimulus in the pandemic. Like some of these countries are giving out $2,000 a month, $1,000 a month. Like ever since the pandemic started,
Right.
we just gave out 1,200. You know what I mean? That's just how we do. But all that money we got.
Right.
But yeah, man, it's wild. Hopefully with the vaccines and everything rolling out, that will, I guess, help the numbers. You know what I mean? And we can
again, how you feel about this vaccine? You taking one? Like, actually, has your job actually demanded you to take one?
Nah.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's a great question. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be interesting when people go back to work or
right.
They demand the kids to take it before they go back to school.
Yeah.
And all these different things, and how our employees are gonna feel. How do you know what's in it? You know what I mean? Have you, like, that's something. It's never been mandatory ever before that you gotta take a piss test, interview, and then take a COVID test. You know what I mean? Get a vaccine at the same time.
It was like a flu shot, right? You know what I'm saying? I guess like
I never got to take a flu shot to get a job, though, bro.
I hope not. I hope not, cause I ain't took one. Y'all niggas in trouble with that, but
I don't know. It's gonna be wild to see how people react to it, cause it's like a political issue.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like some people, like can they tell? Like, let's say that you want to travel, you want to go to different countries, different states, and they say, nah, before you get on Delta United, you gotta have a vaccine. Like, how are people gonna feel? How is that gonna affect people's businesses? Like, you know what I mean?
But you also gotta think of the safety, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I mean, at the end of the day, we don't know exactly where this COVID is still lingering, I guess. You know what I'm saying? And again, you don't know who's got it. So I could understand that, and you're gonna be in close quarters as far as being on a plane. Business, in time, whatever like that. So, or events, I should say. I said time. Events, like, I would think you would want. Y'all gotta take it. You have to. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Other than that, might as well just stay quarantined. Just stay your ass at home. Don't go nowhere.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But hopefully they don't do any mandatory anything. Hopefully people just rush out there on their own and flock to get it, and I guess that brings the number down. We can go back outside, and hopefully one day take the mask off. But I think these masks gonna be around for a little bit longer than we think. But yeah. Also, opening shots, man. Just all the different stuff that's been going on with the presidency, from just Trump wilding, you know what I mean, talking about all different type of people, talking about Biden, this, that, and the third. Now, not conceding on his loss, you know what I mean, wanting to get recounts and all this different stuff, which is not surprising for us. But
for Trump.
then to last week we talked about Joe Biden and how sometimes it seems like he's aloof. At times they call him Sleepy Joe, and then he fractured his foot playing with his dog, which is just a wild story in itself. But how you think 2021 gonna look? You know what I mean? With a new office, Trump's gone. You think it's gonna be? You think it's gonna feel different, or you think it's gonna be more the same?
I don't really know how to feel about that. I think it's gonna be me personally. I think at the beginning it's gonna be a lot of chaos. We were just talking about it. The Trump supporters that started the riot out there in D.C. Just not too long ago.
The good boys.
The good boys, right? Really ignorant group just out there, and they was really attacking people. So with that being said, I don't know. You can't really. I don't know how you get rid of ignorance. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how you do that. Hopefully there's a change, because you know what I'm saying, we took the time to vote and get all these valleys together and stuff like that, and we've been wanting for a change, and I'm very comfortable and glad about the outcome. But again, like I said before, my own opinion, like I need to see it change myself. So yeah, I'm always hoping for the best, if anything. You know what I'm saying? You can't get rid of ignorance, but I have a feeling that something's got to change.
Yeah, man. I mean, we always can be hopeful, and I feel like the way 2020 was, 2021 gotta be better. You know what I mean? So salute to that. And with that being said, we're gonna get right into our next segment, which is now we're gonna get into the entertainment update. And 2020 entertainment was wild. We had everything from the entanglement to a lot of people getting divorced to just a lot of music with verses now coming out.
Yeah.
And it was just wild, you know what I mean? I guess OnlyFans is an investment in another job, and people was making millions of dollars on OnlyFans. So it's a lot going on in entertainment.
Right.
But is there one thing that just stuck out to you this year?
Oh,
as far as like,
the one that still, well, there's two, but one of them, y'all little niggas is wild, man. August Alsina and Jay the biggest slip,
shit,
man.
that was wild.
That entanglement shit, man. Look here, man. That was wild. That was wild. That was wild.
Off the year.
And man, it did start off the year. And I was on Facebook the other day, and it ran across. And they did the little reenactment of Will when he was talking to Uncle Phil when he was really having a heart-to-heart. He put Pac all through that. Oh, man. Yeah, that was me. And for August, man, nigga, you still out of pocket for that one, bro. You done messed it. She done bounced back, and you done fell flat. This nigga done came out with an album.
We heard him say.
The nigga shit. He done came out with a song on Entanglement, got Rick Ross on that joint. That nigga didn't promote shit.
Yeah.
Go boy, that was wild.
That was a wild.
What about you, though?
I think that was out there, man. That was one that took the cake for me, man. Cause that shit came out of nowhere. He had his hair orange, and I was like, dog. Last time I saw you, you was like, you was the man. And then you was in the hospital for a little minute. Cause I guess when you came out there, you found Mama Jada and shit behind the scenes.
Oh man, that Mama Jada.
So when he came out and said, yeah, I talked with Will, I said, yeah, this nigga crazy.
Yeah, you crazy.
Everybody just thought he was crazy.
And look, Will never acknowledged his story, you know what I'm saying?
Whole time, he was right the whole damn time. Will Smith had a heart-to-heart and shit. It was, you know what I'm saying, dropping tears.
That kind of got to me a little bit, Will. Like, thought you was supposed to be strong, nigga. You Independence Day, you saved the world, nigga. Toughen up, motherfucker.
Yeah, man. that was wild. That threw me for a loop. So I hope more to come in 2021. You know what I mean?
Yeah, big facts.
There was a lot of a lot of bad news. People breaking up, and I guess that's a regular thing. Breakup was on the rise in 2020, so hopefully they slow down. I guess for people out there. You know what I mean?
That Dr. Dre one hurt.
That's a brutal. That's still going.
And that's still going, right? Yeah, that one's getting a little crucial. She done asked for the masters to his music. Then I hear he's supposed to be dropping Detox, which I guess she got to now. You're going to have to drop Detox now. Like, do this ASAP. But she's been asking for, like, I think half of his masters because I believe she helped him get buy all of it. Hey,
wow, that's
but I mean, that's not, you know what I'm saying? That's not like a shock or anything like that, because we just seen what she tried to do. $2 million a month. Like, I don't even know if you still need that. Do you need it? God damn.
Right.
Hey, you want the nigga masters?
The masters worth way more than that.
And now he about to drop Detox. I probably put a hold on that motherfucker thing, man.
But as far as like entertainment, like to come, like what's going on right now? We got the NBA just started back up. They're in preseason. NFL, I think they probably almost to the playoffs at this point. It's gonna be the Super Bowl next year. That'll be crazy.
Can't wait to see.
You know what I mean? I can't wait to see some of the commercials and see how they'll kind of make fun of these times, probably.
Yeah, that's gonna be good.
But yeah, man. What about as far as entertainment? Is anything that's out there that you look forward to? I know for me, I appreciate the versus battles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I look forward to all the ones that are to come in 2021. All the different artists, like all the different mashups, man. I think it's just a dope experience. And unfortunately, I feel like it is, and probably will be the new concert experience if we don't figure out what's going on with this pandemic.
Yeah, I think the versus battle definitely sticks out to me.
Yeah.
About that, man. That's funny you say about the I guess the virtual reality concert.
Yeah.
Man, you gotta figure if everybody can reach to this concert,
Yeah.
how much money are you really gonna spend on this? You know what I'm saying, to have this experience. So that's gonna be interesting to look at. And also, I've been noticing a lot of reboots of shows coming up.
Yeah.
From the Fresh Prince, I just reached out to you and told you about Saved by the Bell. So you young niggas don't even know nothing about that.
Right.
But for us 80s babies, yeah. And Lisa's not on there, and it's a good thing.
Nah, I do look for, like, that's one thing about Hollywood, man. I don't think they just run out of ideas. That's how I feel like now is really the time for people to be creative and just put out all different types of content and media and entertainment.
Well, I think you should start also letting these young entrepreneurs come in and help out. Stop, you know what I'm saying, being a big bully of the whole situation. Let them create. Let them show. I mean, they got to be able to express themselves.
Yeah.
You know, everybody had to start from somewhere, and you're not going to always see everybody's point of views. But look at a lot of these movies that nobody saw a point of view, and look what happened. Spike Lee's Do the Right Thing for one.
Yeah.
I mean, that was amazing. Right. He did it with $5,000 of his own money, and that don't hit the big screen. So you gotta let them create, man.
Nah, that's real, man. That's real. But yeah, that's a couple things I'm looking forward to in 2021 as far as entertainment. I know it's always gonna be a wild ass story with like a Cardi B or motherfucking you know what? If we didn't say Meg Thee Stallion, that Meg Thee Stallion.
And that Tory Lanez joint.
That was wild as shit too.
Man,
I think that kind of.
And that's still going a little bit back and forth with that too.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But yeah.
And that WAP.
Oh yeah, the WAP. We started out with that WAP.
The WAP.
But yeah, man. That salute to 2020, all the entertainment, all the wild things going on, and everything to come in 2021, man. Salute to that. And with that being said, man, we're gonna jump right into our last segment, and we're gonna bring in Chef Adrian, the host, the food we've been eating on all throughout the show. Man, shout out to my man for the shrimp and grits. It was amazing. And look like we might have a little bit left. But yeah, we about to get into our next segment right here. And now we in last call, y'all. We made it, man. The last call, the last episode of the first season. And we here with the illustrious chef, Chef Adrian. Thank you for the amazing food. The shrimp and grits was everything, man. Appreciate that meal. Definitely. And I appreciate you for actually helping us end out the first season on a great note, man. So appreciate you for being here. We're gonna jump right in the last call. He said all he do is work, so he ain't having none. You know what I mean? So,
not today, not right now.
Ain't nothing wrong with
he gonna have his conversation on the rocks later.
And we gonna get him fucked up.
Well, yeah, man. Thank you for joining us on the show and the crazy amazing meal. If you could kind of tell us your background, how did you get into cooking, and what inspires you to just keep going and to be where you're at now?
Okay, I think how I first got into cooking. Watching my parents and, every holiday.
Yeah.
When you're a little kid, you're upstairs in your room, and then you start to smell that aroma coming through the vents, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. So then eventually, man, I just started to bring myself back downstairs because it smelled too good to me, so I came on back downstairs. It started from there, from cutting and dicing onions to peeling the potatoes. You got to peel the potatoes for the sweet potatoes, right? Sweet potato pie, you got to do that, you know what I mean? So. And then from there, man, I think my game just elevated. But for one thing that was real keen for me on my career, being a chef and all, back when I was in high school, man, I got kicked out of high school. So then my mother told me, she said, either you get the hell out of my house, or every day, pretty much I was like the little maid chef. Had to cook, had to clean, had to, do all of it. Okay. So from there, man, I was cooking a meal, and I thought I burnt the garlic.
Okay.
But what I just didn't know just yet, when it turned, everybody knows the garlic is white.
Right.
But then when you saute it, it turns that beautiful caramelized golden brown color. You know what I mean?
Love garlic.
So I thought I burned it. But then I didn't really understand at that point in time that I was actually adding more flavor to my dish. Okay. So then from there, I went on to college for a little bit, and then while I was still in college, Virginia State University, I was there for a little bit.
HBCU, shout out.
And a lot of the students from the dorms, they didn't want to eat the cafeteria food. They used to come over to my crib and eat. So then, it was like a light bulb that just went off. Bing, and I left college and I went to culinary school. Okay. I went down to culinary school. Originally, me and my family were from Louisiana. Okay. So, if I decided to go to culinary school, I was going to go back to where I'm from.
Your roots.
My roots. My heritage. Okay. So then I went down to Louisiana Culinary Institution, where we specialize in Cajun and Creole, of course, from Louisiana, Cajun and Creole.
Yeah, it was amazing.
So then, from there, it's just working jobs and getting different gigs for catering.
Yeah.
Okay. Getting different promotion levels. Starting off after graduating culinary school. I mean, I even started working as a dishwasher. Okay. You gotta start. You gotta know all. Yeah. That's how I feel. As the leader, you have to know all aspects of the kitchen. How to run each department, each station. Because if you want to call yourself a leader and something breaks down, you gotta know how can you fix it if you haven't already worked there before?
That's right.
So I have started from the mud up in my chef career. Okay. Doing that from there.
Man, that's an amazing story, man, and it sounds like a long, interesting journey through all those different stages.
Yes, it was. Definitely.
Of your cooking career. Now you at 2020 into this stage, and COVID's going on. Like, how has it hampered you, or how have you been able to get out this cuisine that you love to cook, and how has maybe COVID impacted what you do as a chef?
Well, for me, COVID has impacted the food industry deeply. Yeah. As we all know, you can no longer go out to your favorite restaurant, sit down and eat. When you walk into an establishment, you have to wear your mask on, eat your food, then put your mask right back on. Right. So the food service industry has suffered a lot. Right. And it definitely has affected me with my catering, because when you cater, it's an event. A lot of people's going to be gathered in a small area. Yeah. And right now we have to practice the social distance. Right. I would say that I'm a fan of it because this pandemic is very serious. It's very serious. Yeah. So even though the food industry is taking a loss, I would say that I'm taking a loss because I haven't been able to do so much catering for the year of 2020. But I think it's all for the best. And by 2021, hopefully we have all of this stuff figured out and we can move on from it and everything go back to normal, and I can make people happy once again, because me as a chef, that's one thing that I love to hear. Right. When I hear the fork hit the plate because the plate is empty. I love it, man. I love it. Big fan. Yes, big fan.
Big fan. And with that catering, I guess you kind of already answered it, but just even elaborate a little bit more. Like, when you say as far as like the social distance, is it more you, or is it more your customers that are like requiring, like, I'm not maybe filling you and your whole staff to come through, or is it more of you?
Right. Right now, because of the pandemic, I still do catering, but now it's more, I would consider it to be maybe like a buffet delivery service. Okay. You can order from me what you want, and I'll package it up for you and then send it off to you. Okay. Because one thing about the pandemic, it's the gathering of so many people. Right. We don't know who, what, where. We just don't know. Right. So I wouldn't really say particularly from me and my staff. It's just everybody. We don't know what's up.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I didn't know, maybe it'd be like, as far as like your customers, or even yourself, paying for the help for, for your staff too. Right. It might have just been you and just trying to cover yourself. So I understand that.
That's a great idea. As far as you getting, and I like that because you're switching with the season. You're being like agile as a business.
Right.
So, but in this time, this holiday season, let's say that I wanted to contact you, Chef Adrian, and then get kind of like your specialty. You know what I mean? Like maybe 15, 20 people, on the COVID guidelines, come to my house and you do something like a drop-off style buffet similar to that. Right. What are some of the different dishes that you would kind of have that will be under your specialty that you can kind of offer to?
Well, definitely under my specialty. Like I said once before, I went to culinary school down in Louisiana in Cajun and Creole. That is the cuisine that I make. Okay. So I have crawfish and shrimp etouffee, as you guys ate and devoured today. Is one of my specialties. The shrimp and grits. I also have gumbo. Jambalaya. Okay. Hey, I love gumbo.
Yeah, I was gonna say that jambalaya right there. It's great. Okay. And he might not go nowhere right.
So tell me about your gumbo. Like what do you like to put in your gumbo?
One thing for me that's
different for everybody down south. Everybody has their own seasoning, their own technique, how they grew up.
One thing that I just really like to put inside of my gumbo, that I just really like it, is okra.
Okay.
Okra.
I like to put the okra in my.
I feel like you can't do it without.
I never had
it without the okra.
I never had it with okra. I only really had okra fried, but I never had it in gumbo.
Really? I think I was. Yeah, I've tried it like that.
Like you guys just had the shrimp and grits. Well, maybe next time I bring on the gumbo.
Yeah. Next week, next episode.
We weren't gonna do 12, but the bar is 13.
But now we're definitely gonna have to bring you back for a future episode next season, and we'd love to taste some of that the other dishes you have, especially that gumbo.
Definitely.
But yeah, man, like if somebody was like you like young, wet behind the ears, but like found a passion for cooking, and they started right now, what kind of advice would you give them, or what ways would you kind of guide them if they're interested but they didn't know where to start, and they may be scared because of the pandemic, but they still have a love for what they do?
Well, one thing that I would definitely try to advise, male or female, whoever is starting to develop this passion for culinary, there's the saying, there's the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Okay.
I would start off with all three of those, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Meaning that as a chef, we're on our feet for hours. For hours. We're going to be bumping bodies, pots and pans. It's going to be a loud environment, atmosphere, and it's going to be a busy pace. Fast pace. Those are the good, the bad, and the ugly. The beautiful about it is when you make that great dish and you can see the look on everybody's face. Right. Like when you're making risotto. You use arborio rice, but a lot of people don't really know, if you're not a chef or even a cook, that you have to saute the rice in a little bit of oil. Okay. And then it starts to change color, becomes with
that little brownish.
Right.
Okay.
You hip. Okay.
What can I eat? Okay. You know what I'm saying? That's a fat nigga out there. I know.
And then the aroma from it, it's like a nutty kind of smell. It's just, for me, one thing about being a chef is all about the aroma. So for anybody, that feel as if they have a passion for it, just like if you have a passion about anything in life, I would just tell you to just get out there and do it. Right. Get your feet wet, jump into it. Right. You might have a passion for it right now, but then maybe you get into it when you're working those 13, 14-hour days. You might not have that passion no more, but for anybody that's out there, man, just do it. Just jump into it.
And would you tell that to even older folks? Because, there's a lot of older folks around our age, or just, I would say, scared to, like you said, scared to jump out there, scared to take that chance, spend that money. Like, I mean, what do you tell them?
I would definitely, for someone who's older, I would tell them to actually look into it more, just to make sure that this is something that they really wanted to do.
Okay.
Because this is not a job where you just jump into it and say, hey, no, I don't really like it, and then you leave. You really have to have a passion and like to be in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Some people like to be in the kitchen for Thanksgiving or cooking for a birthday, you know. But when you're doing this 9 to 5, you have to really have a passion for it. You really have to love it. You really do.
Okay. That's great advice, man. And one thing I wanted to ask you is, before we get you out of here, appreciate the time.
Thank you. Definitely.
As far as your business, Chef Adrian, where do you see yourself in like that 3 to 5 years? Like, where do you see your business, your brand? Where will you be, or hope to be, or will be put it into fruition? Want to be in 5 years?
Okay. Anybody that would like to reach me for any type of a catering event, I do a lot of my networking on Instagram.
Okay.
Chef Adrian 85.
Right here.
Yeah, so that you can definitely reach me at Chef Adrian 85. But for myself,
Shout out.
where I see myself in the next 3 to 5 years is elevating my culinary career by starting maybe a food truck, or just working on different goals that I've already have set for myself for the next 5 years. So first of all, when you definitely set a goal, to everybody out there, when you're setting a goal, make sure you save your money. So you got to save your money. So right now I'm definitely in the process of saving money and buying more equipment that I needed. Just recently I purchased a flat top grill.
Okay.
Like,
it's portable?
Just like as you see at Five Guys. The same one that they use right there.
Yeah.
I just recently purchased that one, right. So it's about gaining equipment and just staying focused. Make sure you just stay focused,
There you go.
You got a goal.
Go for it.
This is what I like to do. I like to write down exactly where I'm at.
Yeah.
I have a calendar where I live. And every month, I have things written down on that calendar.
Yeah.
Where I should be, where am I going.
Bang.
Just to make sure that I always stay focused.
Okay.
Because out here, man, it's just so easy to lose your focus.
A lot of distractions.
A lot of distractions, yes.
Okay. Man, that's a lot of great advice. Save your money.
Definitely.
Write a plan, have a plan. But if you have a passion for it, don't let anything stop you. So, as you can see, like, a lot of, like, one of the last guests we had, Say Cool, he had a plan. He didn't let anything stop him, just like us. You know what I mean? So, if anything if you have an idea, if it's something you're teetering with, something you just playing around with, like, just do it. You know what I mean? Especially now when there's so much opportunity for creatives and innovators.
Innovators, yes sir, yes sir.
So,
like you said, no idea is stupid too. Y'all gotta think like that too. No idea is stupid. You never know where this idea could go.
hey, the nerd turned into the billionaire.
And he was a black man too. No, that was a super soaker dude. The super soaker dude was a black dude. But where he went,
the nerd always turned, like, you know what I mean? So eventually, like, you ain't cool. Like, what are you doing? Like, you over there working on that right now? Like, yeah.
You never
know. And then before you know it, they're gonna be like, you just start hiring?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Real talk. That's real.
Dude, just go ahead and do it, man. Don't even second guess yourself. And don't even tell anybody about it. Just do it. And then because you allow that doubt to creep in, and then you won't do it.
Yeah.
You second guess yourself.
You start setting yourself back.
Yeah, guaranteed.
So,
good point. Good point.
We're gonna close this out. Chef Adrian, you appreciate you for being here.
Man, thank you guys for having me. Thank you guys for having me.
For the food. There's some food left, right?
Yes, sir.
Is there anything else you want to tell the people out there, the COTR gang? Shout out, salute y'all. Is anything else you want to tell the people before we roll out of here?
I would just
contact you with your services, anything, with just any gems you wanna.
Right. If you want to contact me for any type of a catering event, private chef. Fellas, if you want to surprise your lady like that, I bake as well. For the holidays,
February coming around.
Valentine's Day is right around the corner. Yeah. If you would like a private chef, definitely get in contact with me. Once again, Chef Adrian.
It was amazing, man.
Yeah, that joint was good, man. Definitely appreciate that, man.
But just one thing I definitely like, just to say to all the viewers is that this year, 2020, has brought a lot of devastation to everybody's life.
Yeah.
So if you have any dreams or any goals, ambition, just get out there and go do it. Jump off the porch.
Yeah.
Take a leap of faith. You never know what's going to happen. Just go do it. Just go do it.
And that's
many doors open up. They said if you build it, it will come.
Yeah. Exactly.
So that's it.
Exactly.
Man. I appreciate you for having
my
me.
co-host after 12
What it do?
First season.
Hey,
how you feeling, man? What you?
Hey, man, I'm feeling
people,
good.
Man?
Hey, so before we go, I just want to say, so what was one of your most memorable? We got 12 episodes now.
Yeah.
What, you know what I'm saying? What stuck out to you the most as far as the episodes or anything we were doing, man? What stuck out the most?
Man, just all the laughs, man. Just like the bloopers. So we gonna come out. This is the last episode, but we're gonna come out with a bloopers, just a real, just of all the behind the scenes, man. Just all the laughs, just all the like phone on in the background, just all the while everybody behind the scenes trying to hold themselves from laughing because they even you said it, right?
So I hold back my laughter as y'all was going on and on.
It really means to me. Like, this was just an idea, just a thought, you know what I mean? And to see it actually come into fruition, as I said earlier, in 12 episodes, and this is just the first season, and we want to roll out several other seasons and other things to add on top of that. And this is just a growth, man, just to see it happen, you know what I mean? And these are just the beginning stages, man. That is just this is so beautiful to me.
Yeah.
And this is like the silver lining for me for 2020 is just that, like, seeing the things that you can appreciate, like the things to be appreciative of, you know what I mean? Like, it's the small thing. Yeah. But the fact that we had this space and people come here to view and see us wild out and just laugh and joke and just have a great time, man. It's amazing, and every subscriber. Everybody who took the time out to watch, man. Thank y'all. You know what I mean? I'm forever grateful because, like, this is just something that was for fun, and now it's growing into like a brand. Now we have we're gonna have merch and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't have one just yet, but I'm gonna get one.
It's all coming. It's all coming. You know what I mean? But just to see the growth from where we started, and it probably might have not been the best focus on the camera. It might have been all that, but you know what I mean. You got to start somewhere, and so now we're here. So even when you come back next season, we're gonna be back in a couple months after the holidays. So we see you next year, 2021. And we just appreciate everybody just to take time out to even take a look and take a laugh. You know what I'm saying? If you did take a laugh at anything. If you're watching this, you know what I mean, make sure you go hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit the notifications because once the season's over, we're going to start flooding a bunch of different content, nothing but hilarious, wild stuff. So you want to make sure you getting hip to that.
I can't wait for y'all to drop that,
Make sure y'all leave comments below about just what y'all thought about all the different things, wild stuff we talked about, how you feel about having a side chick, would you be a side dude, and you know what I mean? Would you give your spouse a hall pass? Like, you know what I mean? So we're going to revisit some of those conversations and just see us next year, man. So
I mean, I gotta agree with you. I think one of my most memorable things is, like you said, just watching the growth. I just recently just went back and just watched our whole first season, and it's just like, damn, you know what I'm saying? When it came a long way from the cameras, the lights, the cups, you know, the shirts and everything like that. And actually, another thing is to be able to do it with my homie right here, for real. I've been knowing him since high school. It's my man's right here, you know what I mean? Y'all don't know the real Ice Man. Y'all don't know what that nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just glad we got to do it, and I seen him grow, we seen me grow, like shit. We just bought the house and all that. So we still there. So y'all be on the lookout for next season. Gonna be wild. We got a lot of things coming. We've been talking about it already. So. Yeah,
y'all gonna bring me back for the next season?
Oh, we're gonna bring you back.
You better bring that food
every week, every episode. So we got on the plate, baby. We got it every week, baby. That's a new segment we coming out with.
Adrian, where the food at? Where the food at?
Yeah, man. Definitely. We're gonna have to try some of them other Southern Creole cuisine that you have. I definitely want to try that gumbo.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I haven't had jambalaya in and then whatever dessert dish that you got, you know what I mean? I know you got something. I know you do some flambéing or something. You know what I mean? So all that we're gonna bring you back.
Bananas Foster out here.
Exactly. Bananas Foster.
Hopefully we can have somebody in here also testing with us, and you know what I'm saying, maybe we can get a fan or something like that. Y'all leave the comments, you know what I'm saying, keep up with us, being active with us. You know what I'm saying? We definitely been thinking about having contests anyway.
Oh, we about to have the sweepstakes coming soon.
Sweepstakes and
subscribe to us on YouTube. Make sure you're following us on IG. We're gonna start other social media pages. You know what I mean? And we're gonna start doing as soon as this season ends, which is about to be in a couple minutes right now. We're gonna start doing sweepstakes, giving away prizes.
Yeah.
You know, we're gonna give away cups, merch, you know what I'm saying, bottles, whatever, you know what I mean? Money. I think everybody can spend money. Everybody like money and shit.
Y'all only getting $5.
So yeah, so we're gonna do it all, man. And yeah, anybody else, y'all make sure y'all keep following, keep subscribing. You know, follow the brand. Shout out to the COTR gang.
Hey, gang.
Shout out to Chef Adrian for, you know what I'm saying, being on the show for the amazing meal. I got the itis right now. I'm going to say right now. And yeah,
shout out to all our supporters, everybody that's been watching. And
keep following. Keep following. We about to put all the, you know what I'm saying, where to contact us right here. You know what I mean? You already know. You already saw where to contact my man right there. Bing! You know what I'm saying? And we
I get a ding on my shit too.
Oh, you ain't get a ding? Oh, shit.
Can I get a ding on my shit?
Well, next season, we're going to come through with a ding too.
Don't leave nobody out.
We gotta get that in the budget.
We got to get that in the budget. Yeah, man. But yeah, salute all black businesses. Anybody want to, you know what I'm saying, holler at us. You know what I mean? Do promos and all that. We won't have y'all come through. But yeah, as always, man, season 1 in the book, season finale. Always have your conversations on the rocks, man. Hashtag. Conversation on the rocks. Salute.